Past Works Part 3. Next up on our wall of goodies is a Statue of Liberty crown. Now, I can't actually take this down to show you because it is thumbtacked to the wall, but this was constructed in multiple stages. The first stage consisted of just these spikes with these gems glued down the center. Each spike is made with the same mesh material that this hat was made with, this plastic mesh stuff, and each one of those plastic mesh spires was, I believe, hand sewn shut with this fabric hand sewn to it as well. I think I was absolutely nuts. And then each of these individual gems glued to each of these 7 spikes. I was getting those spikes ready very, very quickly for a competition, the very competition that got me into the finale of the same competition a couple of months later. For a full story of that event, see The Artist Life Part 2. But I had to get this ready very quickly, and I had much higher ambitions for the crown, and I had to chop those ambitions to pieces in order to get something stage ready. So the first time that I performed this thing, it was just the spikes, nothing else. And each spike was attached individually to my wig with bobby pins. It was a mess. A couple of years later, I think it was, or maybe like a year and a half, something like that, I was going to perform the number that I used this crown for in a show, and I decided to revamp it. I added a wire bar through the bottom here to hold all of the different spikes in place. And then I went and picked up the shiniest silver fabric that I could find, chopped it up, and hot glued it to the spikes in strategic locations. I then also added some big fancy jewel-like things to the center. There were also some tiaras that went along with this, a couple of them, I think 3 actually, separate pieces in various stages of disrepair. And then when I went to hang this on the wall, from down below, you could see all of the guts of the inside of the crown, and it looked very ugly, so I glued some leftover sparkly fabric to the bottom to cover all of that. So this is really completely out of commission now. It's a display situation. That's fine. I don't foresee myself using it again. If I do, it can come down. It just probably will not go back up because this was a pain in the butt. And that has been today's past work. Until next time.